Dear students, today we'll learn about the triangles and its properties. What is a triangle? A triangle is a closed figure made of three line segments. Let us draw. A triangle has three line segments. Let us say this is P, Q, and R. So it has three sides. PQ, QR is the second side, and RP is the third side. So it has three sides and it has three angles. This is angle PQR, angle PQR, angle QRP, and angle RPQ. So it has three angles and it has three vertices also. P, Q, and R. These three are called vertices of the triangle. I think it is very clear. Now, what is the classification of triangles? The triangles are classified according to the properties of their sides and the angles. So one is they are classified basing on their sides and they are classified according to their angles. First, let us consider the classification based on the sides. I am drawing one figure. This is P, Q, and R. Let us say this side PR is 3 centimeters and PQ is 3 centimeters and QR is also 3 centimeters. Means in this triangle all the three sides are equal. So when all sides are of equal length, this is called an equilateral triangle. Okay, means all sides are equal. Now let us consider another triangle. P, Q, and R. Let's say this is 3 centimeters and this is also 3 centimeters. Let us say this is 4 centimeters. PQ is 3 centimeters, QR is also 3 centimeters, but PR is 4 centimeters. Here means only two sides are equal in length. So when two sides are equal in length, this is called an isosceles triangle. Let us consider one more case. P, Q, and R. Let's say PR is 3 centimeters and PQ is 4 centimeters and QR is 5 centimeters. Okay, I am not writing centimeters because clear when you are viewing this. Okay, so when all the three sides are having a different length, this is called a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle means all three sides are different. I repeat, when all three sides are equal, it is equilateral triangle. When only two sides are of equal length, it is isosceles triangle. And when all the three sides are entirely different, means they are of different lengths, it is scalene triangle. Okay. Now let us see the classification of the triangles based on angles. One is acute angle triangle. Is P, Q, and R. Let us say this is This angle is 60 degrees and this angle is 70 degrees and this angle is 50 degrees. Remember, the sum of all the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. We should be very careful while giving an example also. 70 plus 60, 130 plus 50, 180 degrees. Okay. So, in this case, all angles are acute. Acute angle means the angles are less than 90 degrees. So, this is called an acute angle triangle. Then, what is a right angle triangle? A right angle triangle means in this triangle, one angle is the right angle. Here you see angle P means angle RPQ, or simply we say angle P. Angle P is a right angle. Right angle means it is 90 degrees. So angle P is 90 degrees, then this triangle is called a right angle triangle. Now let us consider another. Here P, Q and R. If angle P, this is more than 90 degrees, this is called an obtuse angle. So one angle is obtuse angle, then the triangle is called obtuse angle triangle. So when one angle is obtuse, then this triangle is called an obtuse angle triangle. Now let us try to understand the types of the angles at a glance. So we have three types according to the sides and according to the angles. Sides we have equilateral, isosceles and scalene, and basing on the types we have acute angle triangle, right angle and obtuse angle. Let us try to understand this at a glance. So in equilateral triangle and acute angle, let us consider an acute angle triangle which is equilateral. What is an equilateral? Equilateral means all sides are equal. Here all sides are equal, it is an equilateral triangle. And acute angle triangle means all angles are acute. Now, what about isosceles? It should be isosceles and acute angle. Acute angle means all angles should be less than 90 and isosceles means only two sides are equal. Let us consider this triangle. Here, these two sides are equal and this side is different. And all the three angles are acute angle. Now, what about scalene? In case of scalene, all the sides are of a different side length. So these three lengths are entirely different. So this is a scalene and all angles are acute angled. Okay. Now, right angle. In case of right angle, we can't draw an equilateral triangle. So in case of isosceles, this is a right angle triangle. These two sides are equal, so it is isosceles, and this is different. So this is an isosceles triangle in right angle. And what about scalene? This is a right angle triangle and the bases are, the sides are entirely different. Obtuse angle triangle. In the case of equilateral triangle, we can draw an obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle means the angle is more than 90 degrees, remember. So in this case, we have these two sides are equal and this side is not equal. So this is the isosceles triangle with obtuse angle. Now scalene. these three sides are of different size. Means the length of these three sides are entirely different. So this is scalene, and one of the angle is obtuse angle. So this is an obtuse angle triangle, and at the same time this is scalene. I think you have understood. Now let's see what is the relation between sides of a triangle. Now we have a triangle here. Let us say I am drawing a triangle. This is A, B, and C. It has three vertices A, B, and C, and three sides AB, BC, and CA. So, what is the property? The sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. If you add any two sides of this triangle, the sum is always more than the third side. Okay, if you add AB and BC, means AB plus BC is greater than CA, or AB plus CA is greater than BC, or BC plus CA is greater than AC. What is the altitude of a triangle? Let us consider a triangle A, B, C. ABC, the height means the distance of the line segment from vertex. Here I am considering this A as the vertex and the side opposite to this vertex. A is the vertex and BC is opposite to the vertex A. If you draw a perpendicular from A to BC, perpendicular means the angle is 90 degrees. Then AD is called the altitude of this triangle. The line segment AD is the altitude of this triangle. In the same way, the altitude can be drawn from any vertex. Say from C, we are drawing a perpendicular because for C, AB is the opposite side. From C, we draw a perpendicular. Let us say this is E. So CE is an altitude of this triangle. And then B is the vertex and AC is the opposite line or opposite side. From B, we draw a perpendicular on AC. This is the perpendicular. All the three altitudes, the altitude AD, CE, and so this is F, BF. All the three altitudes join or intersect at one place. Okay? What is the median of a triangle? Again, we draw another triangle. This is A, B, and C. The line segment which join the vertex of the triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. Here, A is the vertex and BC is the opposite side, and we have to take the midpoint, middle point of the side BC, join A and the midpoint of the BC, let us say this is D. Remember, in the earlier case, here AD is the perpendicular to BC. But here, AD is the median, means D is the midpoint. AD is the median and D is the midpoint. And in the same way, From vertex B, and let us say in AC, E is the midpoint, and we join B, means from vertex B to the midpoint of the opposite side AC, we have joined, and B is called the another median, and from C is the vertex, and AB is the opposite side. And let us say F is the midpoint of AB, and if you join CF, means from vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Now we have three medians, BE, AD and CF. These three midpoint medians join at one place. So this point, let us say it is O. The point of intersection of all the midpoints is called the centroid.